Guys, today's game is Crystal Castles for the Atari 2600, and I think all of my reviews so far have been pretty positive, but I really don't like this game. It's just not that good. You play as the character Bentley Bear. He's like a pretty famous Atari character. He's just one of the ones they advertised a lot back in the day, and well, the game it's basically just a Pac-Man rip-off on the 2600. That is. You're just going around collecting crystals and avoiding enemies. But in the arcade, they decided to go with this really nice isometric view, which doesn't go onto the Atari very well at all. It looks terrible. And the Atari controller doesn't allow for very good movement in an isometric setting. It's pretty terrible. I really don't like it at all. I'd rather play the real Pac-Man on the 2600 in this game. I know that sounds bad, but I just don't like it. The enemy sprites and your sprite look pretty terrible too. I mean, you can't really complain too much about graphics on the 2600, but I mean, come on. You could have done a little better than that. Just look at some of the other arcade ports on the 2600. Like, this Pac-Man is awesome. They just had to put a little bit more effort than they did in this game to make a good 2600 game. Look at Keystone Capers. I already reviewed that one. That's an awesome game too. Look at those graphics. I think they could have done a little better than this. Maybe even change the gameplay a bit so we wouldn't have to do the isometric view. So yeah, guys, well, I got this game for $2 and I'm trying to build my 2600 collection, so that's not that terrible. But unless you are a collector, don't bother picking this up. It's really not worth it if you're just looking to play it. So yeah, unless you're a super hardcore collector and you find it for cheap, don't pick this game up.